beautiful people, welcome to my channel. I'm Tessie Arrow, and today I'll be discussing 10 hostess selling tips. Okay, are you new in the hospitality industry? Are you just about to start your career as a hostess? Don't worry, I'm here to be your little fairy godmother. Okay, the first person you meet in a restaurant is a host. Being a hostess is not just about meeting guests, welcoming them in and then sitting them on the table. It's about providing a warm and comfortable environment for your guests. You are creating and you're setting the expectation for your guests. Being a hostess, you're more like a caregiver, like a stage director. You set everything in motion. So these are, I have listed 10 important things to keep in mind about being a hostess. Okay. The first thing first is for you to know your restaurant's menu. Whichever establishment you're working as a host or a hostess, it is paramount that you get yourself acquainted in your establishment's menu. The second A is know your establishment serving. Some peculiar guests are interested in grams, those especially guys that are on diets. They really want to know the grams and the calories in every meal. Okay, so it's really important for you as a host or a hostess to know your establishment serving. Okay, to be, okay, you should know, enlighten yourself about your restaurant's options. Whether they serve vegan option, daily free option, gluten-free option, or vegetarian option. You need to familiarize yourself with these things because it's really going to come in handy for you in the next tips coming. Okay, so 3, still on the menu, the third one still on the menu. Here is about the desserts and the drinks. You really need to know what your establishment is serving, whether they serve alcohol, whether they don't serve alcohol, the kind of water they serve, whether they serve smoothies or coffees, whatever kind of thing your pastries serve. You should really enlighten yourself with these things, okay? Because you don't, trust me, you don't want to look like a complete clueless person in front of a guest or on phone with one. All right, so the fourth tip is you need to get acquainted with the floor plan. Okay, you need to get acquainted with the floor plan and sections. This will help you in the 5th tip, which is table numbers. I repeat, table numbers. This is important. It is important. Okay, you need to memorize and try as much as you can. Even if you're not good with memorizing, try as much as you can to remember the table numbers. Some establishments use numbers, some use name of states, some use alphabet. Whatever it is your establishment is using, try to remember this, because this will help you when you've seated a guest to tell the server in charge of the section, the table which you've seated guest, because you don't want to be pointing across the room to tell the server you've seated the guest over there, right over there, you know, over there. No. Okay. The sixth tip is adjusting the lighting. The lighting is everything. I mean, it sets the mood. It sets the mood for your establishment. Okay, you can't have the lights so high when guests just want to have a romantic dinner in the evening. Okay, there's nothing romantic about the lights shining deep into their eyes. Okay, so it's really important, you know, when the time of the day to adjust your lighting. All right. The 7th tip is the music. The music and the lighting are very important. They just go hand in hand. One cannot go without the other. Okay, so if your establishment has a particular playlist, if it has a specific playlist, stick to it. If it doesn't, know the time of the day to stick to play classical music or to play cool music or to play blues, whatever it is. But know when to switch and know when not to. Okay. So number 8, down to number 8, guys, is taking reservations. This is big. It is big. Okay, taking reservation can be done manually, it can be done online, You can have walk-in guests. It's a whole new level of thing. Okay, so I'll be talking more about that in my next video maybe, but right now I just wanted to know that taking reservation, you have to at least learn or otherwise know the proper way of answering the call, handling multiple lines, and knowing the acceptable payment of your establishment. And as well, being conversant with the menu really help you here, because you, in taking reservations, you need to able to confirm from your guests if any member of their party has any allergy, if they are intolerant to anything, or if they have a specific meal that they are expecting to eat, like those that are on diet, or vegan free people, or gluten-free guests. So you need to keep these things in mind when you're taking reservations. It's really important, guys. So every member of any party that comes to take or calls on phone to take reservation, keep in mind these questions to ask them. Okay, all right. So number 9, pay attention to where things are. Pay attention to where things are located, to where tables are, to where chairs are, to the pathways, and to the signs. Pay attention to prevent sleep and workplace accident. Trust me, you don't want to look like a clumsy hostess. Okay, you don't want to be that clumsy hostess that hits everything along the way, and then every best turns as you pass because you're always falling, beating things, and so on. Your teammates are gonna hate you, trust me. All right, so the 10th one is develop on your skills. It's really important to be your own person. As a hostess, you really need to be your own person, and don't just be copy and paste. Don't be whoever the other hostesses are. Let them be them and then try to be you. Improve on your human skills, brush off on your personality, be the uniqueness that you are. Okay, and because as a first and last impression, your sole purpose is to put the smile on the guest. Okay, being you and not trying to be so pretentious and fake, really, like, how do I say this? Okay, really puts you out there, the real you out there. Okay, all right. So the 11th tip. Okay, this is not among the tips. I said 10, right? I said 10. Okay, but this part is really important. Okay, appreciating guests. Because it's the first and last impression, it's really important that you greet your guests, you appreciate them for coming. Because appreciating people we serve, I believe, increases the value of our services to them. It makes them feel important, it makes them feel accepted, it makes them feel welcome, and so it makes them feel the need and desire to come back again. I mean, people go back to places where they are appreciated, right? For me, I do. I mean, and some other people do. So if you don't appreciate someone, I'm like, okay, I don't care. All right. So appreciate your guests whenever they leave, because I mean, that is the sole purpose why you're there, right? Ask questions when necessary, and don't just wait to be taxed around. Okay, this comes to the end of the 10 hostess selling tips, and if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Okay, if you have any question, leave it in the comment box. If you want to know anything else about being a hostess, or any other thing about hospitality industry, job roles and function that you would like to know, leave it also in the comment section below. Okay, so please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Ciao.